When Navy Kenzo burst onto the East Africa music scene in the 2010s, few believed they were from Tanzania. Many assumed they were Kenyan because unlike most Tanzanians, they deliver their music in flawless English.
I'm gonna call you Lola. I'm going to be your coco.
You are never gonna get me crazy. Your feelings don't even faze me.
Although many Kenyans thought that you guys were Kenyans. Yeah, it's all came out true.
Kwa sababu kuna muda watu wakawa wanahisi kama vile muziki mnaofanya nyinyi sio wa hapa.
Na wengi hata walikuwa wanatufananisha labda watakuwa Kenya au watakuwa na because ile sound yetu ilikuwa ni different from ambao watu wamezoea kuisikia kutoka upande wa Tanzania.
But fast forward to today, and Navy Kenzo no longer dominates the headlines like they once did. This has left many fans wondering, what happened to Navy Kenzo? Are they still making music? And is it true that Nahreel cheated on Aika and fathered a child out of wedlock? Before we dive in, a quick shout out to Kid Larry KE for suggesting this video. Now, let's get started.
Hey, she got me like, jump, I tell you, hey, she know like man, jump, I tell you now, yeah.
I've been so lonely in my life, but now I can hold on tonight. Cause I decide. Cause I decide. Then Kamatia chini.
Navy Kenzo is a Tanzanian Afropop and dancehall duo made up of Aika, a singer and a rapper, and Nahreel, a singer and award-winning producer. Beyond musical partners, the two are also a couple. Their story began in 2008 when they met as college students at Punjab College in India, where Aika was pursuing a degree in business administration and Nahreel was majoring in computer science. At the time, Nahreel was already an established producer back in Tanzania, while Aika was simply a young woman passionate about music. Spending time together led them to fall in love. Only later did they realize they also shared a deep love for music.
Me and Aika, we are coming from way back. We met in India during studies. That was 2008. I was already a producer, music producer.
All this time,
I did not know that we're both doing music anyway.
Okay.
We just came to know that later.
After graduating in 2011, they returned to Tanzania. Soon after, Nahreel reconnected with two long-term friends, Ola and Igwe, and together they formed a group called Pah One. He introduced Aika to the team, and she became the group's only female artist. Pah One released several songs, which found success in Tanzania, but didn't gain much traction internationally.
I wanna get paid, I get myself a new wheel.
We all be coming from the ghetto. We banging music on the sled.
As Pah One gained popularity and began performing across Tanzania, internal tensions began to surface. The group eventually split into two factions. The first faction consisted of the group's founder, Ola and Igwe. The second was made up of Nahreel and his girlfriend Aika. By 2013, the disagreements had grown irreconcilable and Pah One disbanded. Several key issues contributed to the breakup, including issues of revenue sharing. According to Nahreel, Ola and Igwe believed they deserved a larger share of the group's income as its original founders, despite Nahreel's crucial role as producer.
Na mimi nilikuwa producer, nilikuwa na provide beats, ideas na vitu vingi. Pah One walikuwa wananilipa me anything. Kwa hiyo ikafika wakati tukawa tunagombana sana tuelewani.
Secondly, MTV Base advised the group to develop a more authentic original sound instead of emulating American styles. While Nahreel and Aika were open to this change, Ola and Igwe refused.
Ain't tryna be you, ain't tryna be fake. Dream chasing, paper chasing, keep it real.
I'm on niggas in the ghetto, but it's all me love. See your black come from their dark, black shoes, black jeans.
Yafika wakati pia MTV Base wakati advice kwamba Pah One, if you want to make it, acheni kufanya vitu hivi. Do be original and all like kind of stuff. Unaelewa? Kwa hiyo sisi tukaa tunajaribu kuambia washikaji, kama MTV wameweza kutu advice hivi, ina these people wanatuona sisi mbaya, tufanyie kazi hivi vitu. Baada ya kuleta hayo maneno tukawa kama tuelewani. Ikawa kama ile, so who is leading now? Who is the leader? Unaelewa? Kwa hiyo ndo misunderstanding kaanzia hapo, maneno yakaanza.
The final straw came when Ola and Igwe allegedly denied Nahreel and Aika an opportunity to perform at a major show.
Hii nakumbuka tulienda kwenye show moja, kwenye club moja hapa. Nakumbuka Pah One wakatuambia hii show perform tunaperform sisi from nowhere. Tukashangaa sana, tukuleta vurugu. So nikasema okay, anyway, so good. Ndo nadhani hapo ndio ilikuwa the end of us making Pah One.
After the breakup, Nahreel and Aika regrouped and formed Navy Kenzo later in 2013, releasing their first 2 singles. The songs flopped, and the duo became so demoralized that they decided to quit music entirely. They even enrolled in master's degree programs, ready to start a new chapter. Just as they were about to step away, Tanzania music icon Vanessa Mdee encouraged them to give it one more try. Taking her advice, Navy Kenzo released Chelewa Bokodo in October 2013, a breakthrough hit that quickly topped Tanzanian charts.
Na nakumbuka before releasing Bokodo, ile Bokodo pale tulikuwa sisi tushaacha na mambo ya muziki.
Vanessa yeye ndo akatoa.
Yeye Vanessa ndo akasema hebu nisikilisheni ngoma zenu. Tusikilizeni ngoma zenu. Sasa ndo akasema mbona mna hii ngoma kwa nini msitoe? Tulimwambia mambo ya muziki bwana sisi tunataka tuache tuende tukasome master.
Tulikuwa tumeshasajili masters, tumepata kubaliwa kabisa chuo.
Shali pia tukaipeleka ile ngoma tena via email moja tu. Hakuna tu. Yaani bwana
Vanessa akasema hebu tutoe.
Sadly, Vanessa herself would later quit music, frustrated by the industry challenges, but that's a story for another day. This success reignited their momentum, and they followed up with more popular singles in 2014, including I Just Wanna Love You and Moyoni. In August 2014, Nahreel expanded his career by founding The Industry, a recording studio and record label dedicated to developing fresh talent and producing high-quality music. The label would later go on to discover and launch the career of rapper Rosary.
Kwa sababu nilikuwa na plan kubwa ya kufanya my studio iwe record label. Nikisema record label ni kwamba I make artist, na tengeneza wasanii wa sign na kutembea nao sasa mpaka pale tutapoona ni sahihi. Kwa hiyo sasa hivi The Industry it's officially a record label na tumesign wasanii wawili so far. Sasa hivi mmoja tumeshaanza kumtambulisha anaitwa Rosa, the female MC.
Following a stellar 2014, Navy Kenzo released their debut album Hold Me Back in 2015. The project performed well in Tanzania, though it didn't make much of an international splash.
Who got that past to pray for the African peace and the enemy? So I pride myself bigger. This guy said I ain't got no fun.
After the album's release, the duo set their sights on a global audience and decided to invest heavily in their craft. Later that same year, they teamed up with Vanessa Mdee for the single Game, spending approximately $10,000 on the music video, which was filmed outside of East Africa. The gamble paid off. The track became their first major hit, resonating not only across East Africa but also on the international stage.
My African lady, she got me like crazy.
Tunaweza tukajaribu kitu kikafeli, lakini mimi naika tuna hiyo roho ya kuto give up. Tunaweza tukainvest hela nyingi. Wakati tunaanza kuinvest Game, ndio ilikuwa video ya kwanza tunaweka zaidi ya $10,000, lakini ndio video ya kwanza tunashoot nje na ni nyimbo la Kiingereza tunataka tulipush Tanzania. Hiyo ni riski kubwa. Wakati na wasikilizisha washikaji, she don't like make, watu wasema mwanangu hii nyimbo Mbagala hawezi elewa. Lakini sisi tukasema ndio hii nyimbo tutaenda kuinvest.
2016 was a landmark year for Navy Kenzo. They collaborated with Wildad on the popular song Feel Good and released their biggest hit to date, Kamatia. Kamatia's success earned them nominations for Best Raga Dancehall Video and Best East African Video at the 2016 WhatsApp TV Africa Music Awards. Although they didn't win in those categories, they took home the award for Best Group Stroke Duo. That year also marked their Coke Studio Africa debut during Season 4, where they performed Feel Good alongside Mozambique's Dama Dubling. By 2017, Navy Kenzo had cemented their reputation as one of Africa's most exciting acts. They kicked off the year with Lini featuring Ali Kiba, followed it up with Morning, and wrapped up with Bajaj, a collaboration with Nigerian star Pato Ranking.
I wanna see your face in the morning when I'm kissing your Bajaj. ukipanda ukishuka wasaa.
That same year, they released their highly acclaimed second album Above in a Minute, which became their most successful album to date. The duo embarked on a worldwide Above in a Limit tour, performing in several countries including Kenya. Off the stage, life was evolving too. After nearly a decade together, they welcomed their first child, a baby boy named Goal, on December 9, 2017. 2018 was another milestone year for Navy Kenzo. The duo released Fella and collaborated with Tanzanian superstar Diamond Platnumz on the hit track Katika. Interestingly, the collaboration almost didn't happen. Before working on Katika, Diamond Platnumz and Nahreel had been beefing. The tension stemmed from their earlier collaboration on Diamond's smash hit Nana featuring Mr. Flavor. Nahreel produced the track, but Diamond released it without Narreel's signature audio tag Nahreel on the beat. This move didn't sit well with Nahreel and sparked a brief fallout between the two. Fortunately, they later patched things up and are now on good terms. This wasn't the first time Diamond Platnumz had been caught up in a crediting controversy. His hit Kidogo featuring P-Square was produced by Shiri Ko, a Kenyan producer from Mombasa known for the East African classic Nawewe 2. However, Diamond incorrectly credited Shiriko as Tanzanian instead of Kenyan. Enough about Diamond, back to Navy Kenzo. In 2018, the duo also invested in the next generation by launching the Navy Kenzo Academy, a football training academy for young players aged 10 to 20. The academy's mission is to nurture raw talent and prepare youngsters for professional and even international football.
Navy Kenzo Academy ni academy ya mpira ambayo ilianza 2018 na imekuwa ikienda vizuri. Tumeshiriki kwenye mashindano hapa Tanzania. Kuna watoto pia tulipeleka nje kwa ajili ya kufanya trial, na wengine mwaka huu inshallah wanaweza kwenda kufanya trial Belgium na sehemu nyingine za Europe.
Although 2019 was a quiet year for new music, Navy Kenzo still gave fans the songs Magical and Roll It.
She magical, she magical. Roll it, girl. Roll it, girl.
Their success was recognized at the 2019 Sound City MVP Awards, where they won the award for Best Group Stroke Duo. Away from the stage, Navy Kenzo welcomed their second son Jamaica on 26 June 2019, and a few months later, in October, they launched Gold Baby Products, a company specializing in high-quality baby products. Navy Kenzo had originally planned to release an EP called Locked in 2020. However, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted those plans, pushing them to create a full-length album instead. On 4th September 2020, they released their third studio album, Story of the African Mob.
Why now, yeah. Why you my phone, why now? Body so fine. Girl, I need you right now. Me a bamba to bamba. Me and you, we a bamba to bamba.
I do my wine, oh. Everything I hear, we are here down low.
Sisi mwaka huu tulipanga kutoa EP kwanza ambayo ilikuwa inaitwa Locked, na ilikuwa iwe na ngoma 5 tu, lakini corona ilianza kututisha, tukaanza kukaa ndani. Tukaona ni muda mzuri tutumie kutengeneza track nyingi zaidi, tuwapatie mashabiki zetu wa enjoy zaidi. Tukasema kama tunatengeneza track nyingi ambazo labda ni zaidi ya 10, basi iwe album. Tukatengeneza sasa theme message ambayo tulitaka tuiportray kwa watu, ndio jina Story of the African Mob likaja.
In 2020, Navy Kenzo signed a major deal with the Universal Music Group. However, this partnership was short-lived. After what they described as much consideration and consultation with other industry players, Navy Kenzo terminated the contract before releasing any music under the label. According to them, Universal was not ready to execute their musical vision. They essentially walked away from a multi-million-dollar contract to retain creative control.
That's very true. Tulisign na Universal, na before kutoa kazi ambayo ilitakiwa iwe Why Now na Magical,
tuliamua kuachana na ule mkataba.
Yes, na tulimpigia tu simu tukasema I think no hard feeling, lakini I think now hebu acha tufanye, then later on
tutawakaribisha tena,
tutasign na nyinyi. Sababu tuliona, yani tulifeel tu maybe we were not ready and then they are not ready to execute kile ambacho sisi tuko tunakitaka.
Proving they didn't need a major label to thrive, Navy Kenzo immediately got back to work. Between 2021 and 2022, they released the following popular tracks.
Kibingwa na sanu wadera, najimwaga juu ya machela.
The grind continued into 2023, a year that saw them drop Fly and collaborate with Mabantu on the hit song Maukoto. That same year, they dropped their highly acclaimed album Most People Want This, which earned a nomination for Best Album of the Year at the 2024 Tanzanian Music Awards. Unfortunately, it lost to Harmonize's Visit Bongo. Personally, this is my favorite Navy Kenzo album. It features gems like
you know I need you my life.
This one's for you, my love. This one is true, my love. Hold on tight.
In 2024, they released Your Style, followed by DM in 2025, their latest track at the time of making this video.
Watu wanauliza bana, mnaoana lini? Ndoa lini?
Watu ambao wapo kwenye mahusiano, kwa wasanii, watu ambao wapo kwenye industry, wakifika ile hatua ya kuvalishana pete, wakafika kwenye ndoa, wakishafunga ndoa tu hawadumu. Inawezekana hiki kama ni miongoni mwa vitu ambavyo vinawachelewesha nyinyi, sijaona harusi yenu, labda mfanya asili.
Despite their professional success, fans have always been equally fascinated by their relationship. Nahreel and Aika have been a committed couple for almost 2 decades and share 2 children, yet they are famously not married. They have consistently addressed this in interviews, stating that they will tie the knot when the time is right.
Wedding, Mungu akitubariki na najua ametubariki tayari, it will happen. Kila siku nasemaga wedding is a special moment, a special day, na sisi tunataka pia iwe special. Kwa hiyo changamoto tu za hapa na pale tu zimetu slow down, but it's ipo na hiyo ni responsibility yangu. Na kwa wanaume ndio tunaoa, kwa hiyo nitaitimiza kabisa. Something special.
In 2022, the couple was tested when rumors circulated that Nahreel had cheated on Aika and fathered a child outside of their relationship. Nahreel quickly addressed the gossip, stating that the claims peddled by various gossip pages were unfounded and demanding that the public respect his marriage and family. Habari za mimi kuwa na mtoto wa nje ni uongo, naomba mheshimu familia yangu. Navy Kenzo currently run 2 official YouTube channels, the Navy Kenzo and Aika and Nahreel. In recent years, they've been more active on the latter, using it as the main hub for their music projects. However, a quick look at their latest upload showed that their recent releases haven't been performing nearly as well as their hits from the 2010s, when the duo was at their peak. There are a couple of key reasons behind this decline. First, while Tanzanians are eager to support emerging artists, maintaining long-term dominance in the music scene is challenging.
I think new artists in Tanzania, when you want to become a new artist in Tanzania, it's not that hard. People can receive you very well, but to maintain it, it's another crazy part.
It's up to you now.
Second, Tanzanian music fans tend to prefer a consistent, familiar sound and are less open to experimentation. Since Navy Kenzo initially gained popularity with a unique style that attracted significant support from outside Tanzania, they struggled to sustain widespread national backing once the international attention waned.
Ana game yetu kwa kweli kidogo tuonge tu, it's not stable, lakini at least kuna some years it was stable, but some years pia tumekuwa tukitoka. Sasa hivi is not stable. To say, kwa sababu hakuna varieties za sound. For me hiyo ni opinion yangu
kama producer,
okay. Watu wamekuwa wasanii wazuri na producer ni wazuri, lakini wamekuwa kihofu kwamba nisipotoa this
aina hii ya muziki, okay.
Kwa hiyo mimi naona hiyo ni is a problem ambayo nikiona Kenya, Uganda kidogo they stick to dance, lakini Kenya you find a lot of varieties. Unaona siku hizo kina Carly Jones, hip hop is doing good, South Soul is doing good. Unaona genge mingi leo na
bado in France.
You see there is that variety.
From their early struggles in Tanzania to conquering East Africa and beyond, Navy Kenzo's journey has been a roller coaster of resilience, risks and reinvention. They've walked away from million-dollar deals, launched businesses, raised a family and still found time to drop chart-topping hits. And while rumors about their personal life continue to swirl, what remains evidence undeniable is their lasting impact on East African music. Whether or not they dominate headlines today, Navy Kenzo have already cemented their place as trailblazers, proof that staying true to your vision matters more than chasing clout. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more East African celebrities content. Curious about what happened to Tanzania music legend Lady JD? That's the next video I recommend. See you soon.